Okay, so I started off with an entire container of the Manic Panic Cotton Candy Pink, divided in half between these two compartments of this bowl, and then I added a bunch of conditioner, mixed it together, and then I took a little bit of the Manic Panic Hot Pink, just like a little scoop of it, and added it to one side. The reason I'm doing two different shades is because I kind of want my roots to be a little bit darker than the ends. Then I just added some more conditioner just so it would have enough dye. This is just me showing you the colors in like natural window lighting, just so you can kind of get an idea of what it looks like. And then I just brush out my hair before sectioning it off. And I start at the bottom when I'm doing this. I know some people start at the top, but I just like to start at the bottom because then the bottom turns out brighter, I guess, because it sits on the hair for longer. I don't know. That's just how I like to do it. So I'm just sectioning it off with some clips just to make it easier later when I have dye all over my hands. And then after that, I'm going to start just applying it. So I'm going to use that hotter pink color kind of at the roots. Oh, that's just me showing you that I kind of dyed my hands with it a little bit. So you should definitely put some gloves on. Last time I did this, I didn't use gloves, but it was also a little bit lighter. And then also make sure you're wearing a really cute outfit that you hate. So yeah, so I'm just gonna start applying the hot pink color right at my roots and kind of just blending it down a little bit, and then take the light pink shade and just apply that to the ends and blend it up. So kind of like an ombre, but like not very obvious at all. I also like to do this because my roots, well, I don't get my hair double processed when I get bleached. So my roots are always like a little bit darker blonde, or like not as light blonde as the rest of my hair, so I feel like using a darker color on the roots just kind of helps it show up better, I guess. Yeah, so I'm just doing that, just what I said, applying the darker color at the top, lighter color at the bottom, just kind of blending it through, smushing the dye around with my hands so it kind of gets as evenly coated as possible. And then I'm just going to move on to the next section. I did kind of not super small sections when I did this. I could have done thinner sections, I know, if I wanted it to be like more even and stuff. I should have done thinner sections, but I have a lot of hair and it takes a while anyway, so if it's not perfect, it doesn't really bother me because I don't expect it to turn out perfect, especially since I do it myself. Yeah, so then I've done most of my head here, and then I'm just doing some layers on top, still doing the same thing. Pretty self-explanatory, especially because I explained it like 5 times already. So I'll just let you watch this part. Also, while you're doing this, make sure you have like towels on the ground and like over anything you don't want to get dye on, because this is not a very neat process, at least when I do it. Kind of get dye everywhere. So yeah, just be careful because it does stain. So you gotta be careful. Clearly I'm not very neat when I do this, and I got dye all over my shirt. So yeah, so this is the finished, once I had all the dye in my hair. I left it in for about 20 minutes. This is just how much dye I had left. Last time I did it, I ran out of dye towards the end, so it was good that I had a little bit left over. Okay guys, so this is what it turned out like. It's pretty bright. I mean, obviously, well, it's still wet, so it'll be a little bit lighter when it dries. It's a little bit brighter than I anticipated, but last time it was also a little bit too bright, and then like after a few washes it was better. Film it probably tomorrow once I have it like dried and styled and in like natural lighting. Okay guys, so this is my hair. It's Tuesday right now. I dyed it on Sunday, but I haven't washed it again since I did it Sunday night, so this is still the same like color. So I think it turned out pretty well, a little better than the last time I did it. There are definitely spots that like are a little bit lighter, so there's like a little bit of like patchiness to it, but I mean, I didn't think it was gonna turn out perfect if I did it myself, so I really don't care. And it's a little bit bright, but it'll fade, I think, so I like it. I think it's fun. It's different. I think next I'm gonna try like a purpley pink, or just like purple, once this fades after a few weeks probably. So I'm excited. Okay, bye.